Hi, this is Steve with Steve Taylor Coaching. Thanks for clicking on the video. I want to talk in this video about why do we procrastinate? So why am I unable to get those things done that I want to get done? I want to start my business, but I don't follow through, or I have a business, but I'm really limiting myself. And I want to tell you a story of a fictional client. So this is kind of a combination as to not blow anybody's anonymity or confidentiality. But over the years, I've seen this happen over and over again. And it's the person who has their own business. They're really good at what they do, but they're unable to kind of get over the hump to really have abundance, or, really they have a low ceiling. So they're great at the work, but they don't bill people and get paid, right? Or they, really limit themselves, don't put themselves out there, or don't follow through with their ideas. They procrastinate because of underlying beliefs that are really driving them. So let's take Joe, okay? So Joe is a, let's say he's a plumber, and Joe's the best plumber in the city, right? He's fast, he gives people fair bids on the job, and he's great at what he does. But Joe's terrible with the paperwork. So he's not getting paid for his services. He's about 3 months behind on billing people. So he's not getting paid. He's losing track of what people owe him. And he's kind of struggling to get by, even though he's really, really good at what he does. So why can't he get himself to do the paperwork? He comes in the office, he's like, I procrastinate so much. I know that I need to get this paperwork done, but I'm so unorganized. I don't know why I keep doing this to myself. Help me out. So, me being obsessed with the subconscious mind, and the problem's not the problem, the underlying beliefs and experiences and emotions that are stuck in the body are what's really holding him back. So I take him through a process of uncovering these scenes from the past that are driving his current behavior. So we go back and he's able to see, oh, well, I saw growing up that my parents worked at their marriage, but it never worked out. Or I saw growing up that my family members had their own businesses, but they were still struggling to get by. In my own experience earlier in my life, I worked really hard at my marriage, but it fell apart anyways. And so he's running on these subconscious beliefs that hard work doesn't pay off and that it's unsafe. So his subconscious mind is like, okay, you can have your own business, I'll give you that. But you're not going to be truly successful at it. Because if you're really successful, you're going to out-achieve your family tribe, and that's unsafe. So I'm going to let you have that, but I'm really going to limit you, because if you achieve your full potential, that's outside the comfort zone. And we've developed these core beliefs that things don't really work out, business is hard, the paperwork is hard, and we're not really capable of that. So I took him through a process. This, let's say, for purposes, Joe's in the office and we're doing accelerated resolution therapy. And so I'm taking him through these different scenes that his subconscious had. So we start the process. He's like, I don't know why I procrastinate. We go through, and now he's seeing vividly these different scenes that he's experienced over the course of his life that are driving this behavior. So we go back and we reprogram the subconscious to change these scenes. We process out the emotions, the anxiety, the hurt that are connected to these scenes. And now we're starting to reprogram the subconscious. And the most powerful kind of method that I love to do in a scenario like this. So say we're working with Joe, and I have Joe go back in his mind's eye through the process of accelerated resolution therapy. And we go back and he has a conversation with these family members. And he says what he needs to say to them, and they say what he needs to hear from them, and they give him their blessing to achieve his potential. They say, Joe, go out. Our experience doesn't have to be your experience. You can do this, Joe. You can live your full potential. We give you our blessing. We're not gonna snicker at you and say, who does Joe think he is being successful? We say, Joe, go live your life. Be abundant. Be successful. You have our blessing. And he was a spiritually minded guy, let's say, and you know, he's got his, you know, kind of spiritual leader there that he gets inspiration from, and he says, Joe, you can have an abundant life. You can have whatever it is that you want. And just getting that permission, you see this relaxation in his body happen. I get goosebumps when this type of thing happens. And so it really goes to show that his procrastination wasn't the problem. His fear of being successful was the problem. So we go in through the process, we give him an upgrade. He gets upgraded to, you know, this new program. So now he's got a program of, hey, I can be my best. Success is natural. The subconscious becomes on board, and now I give him tools to foster that. So let's create some positive self-talk. Let's listen to positive audio and meditations of success, and I believe that I am successful. I am capable of being successful. Paperwork comes naturally to me because I'm smart and I'm organized, and we rewire the brain to change that mindset. And then people are able to change those patterns once they change the subconscious beliefs. So that's an example of procrastination is not the problem. The underlying belief is the problem. So if you're interested in learning more about this, send me an email. The website, stevetaylorcoaching.com, will be up and running soon. Until then, check out my Instagram, send me a message through Facebook, send me an email, or you can check out my clinical practice at www.rapidrecoverycounseling.com. If you're in the state of North Carolina, you can get my clinical services through that medium. Otherwise, if you're interested in coaching and you're not in any sort of mental health crisis, or you don't meet clinical criteria for mental health counseling, shoot me an email and we'll start the coaching process. So hope you get some good value out of the video. Share it with somebody that you think would benefit from it, and we'll see you next time.